Okay, let's get into it. Today we are doing a deep dive on a piece of tech that's really trying to solve some future-facing problems,
We are. We're looking at the Blustream SW41AB-8K.
which is a four-way 8K HDMI switch. Our mission here is to basically give you a shortcut to understanding what it really takes to manage the bleeding edge of HDMI 2.1.
Right. And at its core, it's pretty simple. You might have, say, a PS5, an Xbox Series X.
A high-end PC, maybe a 4K Blu-ray player.
Exactly. 4 sources. This box takes all 4 of them and switches them cleanly to your one TV or projector. It's the traffic controller for all that data.
And the headline number is 40 gigabits per second. That's a lot. On paper, it sounds great, but what's the first thing that level of bandwidth lets us do that, older switches just choke on?
It just clears the runway for true next-gen video. I mean, we're talking about the full HDMI 2.1 spec.
Because that means
Demanding stuff.
Yeah.
8K video at 60 frames per second. Or, and this is the big one for gamers, 4K at a super smooth 120 frames, all with HDR, of course.
Okay, let's get into the weeds on that because this is where a lot of gear falls apart. Color fidelity. When you're pushing a signal that hard, say 8K 60, what's happening with the color?
That is a fantastic question, and it's a critical detail. To hit 8K 60, it uses YCDCR 4.2.10-bit color.
So a little bit of compression?
A little bit, yes. It's a necessary trade-off to fit that huge signal down the pipe, but honestly, in motion, you'd be hard-pressed to see it. But for easier signals like 4K 120 or 8K 30, you get the full, uncompromised color. We're talking RGB 4.4.410-bit.
Right, and that 4K 120 fidelity that's gaming territory. So for those really demanding games, what features are making it through the Switch to keep gameplay feeling responsive?
It's got the 2 big ones. It fully supports ALM, which is auto low latency mode.
Which tells your TV to switch to game mode instantly.
Exactly. No more digging through menus. And it also supports VRR, variable refresh rate. So no more screen tearing. It just works.
Okay, but usually when you push video this hard, something has to give. Is it the audio? How does it handle massive formats like Dolby Atmos?
Yeah, that's a common bottleneck, but not here. There's zero compromise. It passes all known HDMI audio formats transparently. So Dolby Atmos, Dolby True HD, DTS HD Master Audio.
That all just passes through.
It all just passes right through. But the really interesting part, I think, is the concurrent audio breakout.
Concurrent breakout. So who actually needs that? Is that for someone with a really complex setup?
Precisely. It's a massive advantage for installers or, advanced home users. You get your main surround sound through HDMI to your receiver.
Okay.
But at the same time, you can pull off a separate analog stereo signal from a 3.5mm jack or an optical digital signal.
Oh, I see. So you could run your main system and also feed a separate soundbar or maybe a headphone amp in another zone?
Exactly that. It's incredibly flexible.
And speaking of flexibility, what about control? I mean, beyond just pushing a button on the front.
You got all the options. It can auto switch when it senses a new signal, which is handy, or you can use the front panel or IR remote, but for real smart home integration. It has an RS-232 port. That's the key for tying it into professional control systems like Control4 or Crestron.
Got it. Okay, last thing, reliability. We see it's HDCP 2.3 compliant, so protected content is fine. But you mentioned advanced EDID management. Let's be real. What is the single most common reason high-end HDMI setups fail?
It's the handshake. It's always the handshake. That negotiation between, say, your console and your TV, it's so complex now.
And you just get a black screen or flashing.
Yep. Those no-signal errors that drive people crazy. This advanced EDID management is like the silent hero. It ensures the source device and the display are always speaking the same language perfectly, preventing those errors before they happen.
So to wrap it all up for you listening, this Blustream switch is purpose-built. It's for systems that need every last drop of performance from HDMI 2.1, 4 inputs, 1 output, serious audio handling, and it's designed to just work.
Right. Which I think leaves a really interesting final thought for you to chew on. With the source devices getting more and more complex, how critical is a feature like advanced EDI management for guaranteeing stability? Not just today with your 8K or 4K 120 year, but 5 years from now. It's often the invisible feature that saves the whole system.